It's a sea of red, as you can see.
Here's the NASDAQ down about 2%.
Major cryptocurrencies in the red to end the week, Ether dropping more than 9% and XRP sinking 10%.
Today's decline is the biggest in more than 6 months. It's rarely bottom on Fridays anyway, so maybe Monday is the flush.
Cue the fire. Will the bloodbath continue? I will answer that. Plus, so we almost had $500 billion liquidated. Now, the question is, could that have been avoided? The answer is yes. No, I scratch that. It could not have been avoided because in life, you will always have two things, greedy people and stupid people. And when you mix those two together, well, it doesn't end well for them. And you all know what you did wrong. It's like you don't leave a leverage position open. And I trade every day with leverage and a stop loss. And do you really think that rich people, maybe even intelligent rich people, are not going to take advantage of people that are not? Rumor has it BlackRock made some cash on this one. The numbers, I mean, this one's saying what? They picked it up at the bottom, 5 billion, who knows? Also, you do know that you can set an order and go, you know what? I would like to own Bitcoin at $80,000. You set it, you walk away, and if one day it wicks down, you're like, oh my gosh. See, that might be intelligent. Also, if you kind of want to know a little bit of the back end, I know everyone's like, oh, it's Trump's fault. It's not Trump. Did you see what his son did, right? Those are just easy. It was Binance. I mean, Trump definitely added to this, and maybe they all planned it on the same day and they got lucky, and then you had the contagion with the other exchanges that mirror Binance. But the end result is everyone got liquidated. Trade with leverage, but don't leave it. And the question is, well, what is going to happen at 9:30 a.m. come Monday morning? What will Friday's market meltdown mean for Monday? I went through this whole article and I got confused and I saw death of the dollar, probably somewhere in there, run to gold, but I say you got to look at the charts. Also, I just caught an article. The entire tariff crash on October 10th may have just been one big misunderstanding between Trump and Xi. I say great, whatever, the news stories, actors playing their part. At the end of the day, you go back to the charts, and I'm telling you, we are topping in everything. You can take Bitcoin, you can take the S&P 500. We're going to look at the dollar, gold. So I'm going to shoot both of my feet off because everyone hates the dollar, but your head's going to snap back and go, gosh, I hope you're wrong. I'm not wrong. You are in a channel. This is the S&P 500. This goes back to 2009. Although 2010 sounds better. All the way up we go, and here we is. Right at the tippy top, ready for a pullback, Bob. But as you can see in this channel, yes, it goes up, but you need to come back down. Will there be a fiery crash? I mean, yeah, but it takes time. We are going to bounce our way down, and then we will keep going higher. And I do believe that Bitcoin still has some room to go. This will probably be one of the worst Bitcoin bull markets. I mean, all the crypto bros just wiped out. Actually picking up a Lamborghini this weekend for $9 grand. 24, I mean, it has 5,000 miles. So, okay. So the contagion in all of this, not just this is what happens. First it happens and then you give it 3 months. What are we in October? No, all of these things, the banks, the real estate, the balance sheets, it all takes time. In the end, look at your trend lines. This is Bitcoin, all the way up. Yeah, I mean, we got some more to go. Now, if it breaks that, I mean, do you measure that really high? Based on all the market cycles that Bitcoin has been in, you guys are coming to the end. I am not willing to call the top yet, but dang, we're close. All right, so now let's talk gold and silver and news. Okay, here's the news. And then I shoot both of my feet off. Foreign central bank reserves. Look at this. Gold versus treasuries for the first time. These are central banks. They're buying more gold than treasuries. This is a system that can only survive with treasuries. This is your debt-based Ponzi scheme right at the core. This is where they create bonds out of thin air. It's just debt. It is nothing. Well, it is to you when you have to pay it back in interest. where they take it out of your paycheck. That is where the system starts, with a bond. And then who buys the bond? You buy the bond. You actually buy all of them. You're like, I will not be a part of that. Oh yeah, they take it out of your bank account. Yes, Bob, your bank removes all of your money and they buy that bond from the government. And that is why there is such a high demand. So they buy the bond, they own the bond, then they pay you a small amount of interest. They make more on the bond. At some point, it probably ends up on the Fed's balance sheet if they want to do a little swap-a-roo. Why central banks would be wanting to have this stuff, this shiny... see, this isn't going anywhere, and it's actually money in a non-debt-based money system, unless central banks are doing ETFs or whatnot. But maybe central banks have something shady up their sleeve. Also, if you would like to be in the top 1% of the world, gold is roughly $1 million. If you hold $1 million in gold, you're the top 1% of the world. So if that makes you feel safe, for silver, it could be 50 grand. I also do think everyone should own physical gold, physical silver. No, I mean, it might make you wealthy. Who knows? But in the end, it should protect your purchasing power. Now the question is, would the world, and who's running the world right now, which is Satan, read the Bible? Well, that seems like a very harsh statement, but it's there. And if you want to look it up, 2 Corinthians 4:4. Satan is the god of this world. Ding, ding, ding. Why would, and the monetary system is that of Satan's. Think about this. It's debt. Money is only debt, 98%. Everything that the world is using is fugazi. It is debt. It is evil. Why would the world want to leave that? You can create money out of thin air on the backs of people. I mean, it is a complete slavery system. We'll separate the 99 from the 1. Actually, Albert Einstein talks about it. That's why I have a course on it trying to get you to the 1%. By using this demonic system in your favor. Yes, own gold, own silver, and then use this system to generate wealth. So use debt to generate more debt. Then you can actually buy physical objects. Oh, and for those of you that are frustrated, you're like, I bought the course, I want all the AI and it to work, the bells and whistles, there's a reason that I am rolling it out slowly. What if I let you guys all in and all your accounts got liquidated? I think you'd be just a little bit mad. Well, you want to know what happened? Every single account was secure, and everything that I saw, all digits went up. So those of you that are frustrated that you want in, I need time. We are spending more money than you can count to make it the most secured, best possible way for you to feel safe. Actually put in a short on Doge, doubled my money, closed it. Sorry for all of you Doge kids out there. You guys all know all of your accounts are safe. Just don't click the leverage button. Bitcoin at 90,000 and it's at 111 or 13,000 today. It's still there. Now, if you're trading on 2x or 100x leverage, it's gone. You see a wick go to 0 and then come back up to $3. It's all gone, well, except for those that don't have leverage. Also, if you want to learn how to do it $2.99 until the price goes to $3.99, I've already removed some stuff. I mean, like I gave the free bear market course along with it. That is gone. Please do not wait for the price to go up because then it's all gone. Also, just to let you know, I'm making more money on the crypto side because securities and futures and regulations and all the red tape, and it's just crazy. And you have if you're under 25,000, you can only have so many trades, 5 a week. Oh, that's great. I hope you guys, to make digits go up, you're gonna have to get comfortable with crypto. Just know I will lead the way on not being stupid. Fear over 3 trillion shadow banking. There is so much off books. There is so much stuff going on that yes, when this all goes, it's going to be really bad. Now, what I want you to do is not think, well, then that's why I need to run to gold. Guys, when everyone exits, they all click the sell button. Gold, silver, not the real stuff. It's GLD, SLV. We have a credit event or a liquidity crisis, which I'm seeing more stories about that. Because in a debt-based system, you got to create a lot of it. You just keep going. But now let's look at the charts. And this might, well, I've done this before, and I'm going to do it again. This is your dollar, and this goes back to, this is 2004, 5, 6, this is 2005. Right here, 2005, the dollar. Now, as you can see, the dollar is going up, right? Okay, all right. This is the top. This is 2 trend lines. You're going to have support and resistance. This, clearly, Bravo drew it right on resistance. We are far away from resistance, aren't we? See, this is where you buy, and this is where you sell. And this is the dollar. This is DXY. You can trade it if you want. It's boring. This is the demonic system that moves the world. Now I'm going to teach you. We're going to grab this blue line here. Hopefully I grabbed the right one. Did I? Okay. We're going to pull this down. You learn all of this kind of stuff in the course. We're going to pull it down, and we are going to find, do you see where it's bouncing right here? That's support. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go all the way back. Support, 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 resistance, support, resistance. Guess where we're at now? And I will turn it into candles so you can see. Let's see how close we are to the bottom and what is happening with your ugly dollar. And let me zoom in even more. Wow. Wow, Bravo. Huh. Guess you know a thing or two, don't you? Let me turn on one indicator for you. That's my Bravo Kit Pro. This is the 9-day moving average. You get a beatdown, right? Bink, right there. Put in a buy, and you ride it until you get one full candle close below the Bravo 9. Sorry, kids, it's hanging on. Just like I said, I'm going to shoot myself in the feet. Also, as a trader, what is this called? This is called a double bottom. So we have confirmation of support. We have a double bottom. You have one candle close above the Bravo 9, and away we go. Also on this boring trade, which you can jump in on it, you'd be up 2%. So in the comment section, people are like, how did you see this coming? You didn't see this coming. Yes, I did. I was actually trading. I didn't see it in the crypto side. I have AI handling that. And I go fishing, playing on the futures side. So if you would like, I'll kick that course to $199. I've run it. This is maybe a couple times this year. I've ran it for a day. If you want to trade futures, that's what I do. I futures. I trade the NASDAQ. It's big numbers. That Friday move was just insane. I think one contract was like $20-something thousand. It was played off on the 2 minutes. It's a triangle. It broke. Bravo 9. Click short. Run. Did I know how far it was going to go? Did I know that Binance was going to get whatever hacked? Did not know all of that. Just like when I shorted SIVB, it was in my watch list. It was at $300 all the way down to zero. Actually happens all the time. Yeah, it's kind of moderately luck that it's like, oh, it just keeps going. At the end of the day, you just let your runners run and wha-bam. That is actually something that is in the course. I added that one. Most brokerages, I think it's 75% of all traders are underwater. Maybe it's even higher, but 75% of their trades are good. What they're doing is they're not letting their runners run. And you get a loser and you let that one run. It's kind of bass backwards, but that's what people do. They're like, oh, it's like that TLT trade. And I wanted to pretend I was an investor. I'm like, we'll just keep this open. 20 years later. So now I know how investors feel. It's terrible. It's like a wet mildew rag. I don't want you to do that. You just get in, you get out, you cut your losses. We make $500 a day. And I could throw up on the screen my student that's every day, well, Monday through Friday. Actually, I just opened his chat on another screen. I make him, this is terrible. This is how I am. I'm like, show me your bank account. Started with them zero, $53,069. I told my goal, 1 million in 12 months. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Such a failure. But this was Thursdays, made $412.50. I sent him my Friday. I'm like, there it is. That's where it started right there. Go back, go look at it. On the 2 minute on the NASDAQ, that was a confirmation, put in a short. That thing just kept going. Now I thought that would be it, but it's just, I'm like, okay, it's going to run it. Wow, you still running. But when I see articles like this, no one saw it coming when liquidity, yes, I do. First brands, creditors, 2.3, poof, vanished. Yeah, because it doesn't exist anyways. Oh, and here was my SIVB. Sorry, I had to go back in time. This is, I put in the short, what was it? 301.93. Along with you guys that are all in the watch lists. Did I know that it was going to go to zero? No, but thank you, pay me. At the end of the day, come Monday or come Tuesday, come trade with me on the 2 minute. If you don't have time, do a watch list. You do the daily, make your digits go up every day. Also, I need to tell you, in regards to gold and the dollar, it's opposite, okay? So gold up here, dollar down here. Maybe tomorrow I'll chart that, or you chart it, learn how to chart. You're going to see it. It's always like, it's here, and then it's here. Same thing, Bitcoin, dollar, and then it's there. Do I trade that way? No, but I do look at it and say, Okay. With that, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.